Hello, Sugar Plum. I have purchased an additional 3 lottery ticket dog poop. Okay. I am not even going to put their tickers in the title here. Okay. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. A lot of people, you ask me, show us what you do, even if we're not going to like the things you do anyway. And that's okay. Okay. I'm here to give you a big warning. This is still early. I've come across some narratives and I'm starting to see the light, friends. My third eye is opening. And unfortunately, what I think retail is going to be buying in the next bull market is pathetically garbage. It's not going to be all these other layer 1 chains and these dexes, etc. That retail's not going to get them. They're going to be considered a mature, sophisticated crypto investor, okay? And by the way, this does not go for Pulse Chain and PulseX. We are the rogue outsiders in that one. I'm talking about, there's a lot of people, the majority of the portfolio is this is what they have: BNB, FTM, Avalanche, they got Solana, they've got Polkadot, they've got Kusama, they've got so many. They've even got Cardano, all these other things, even XRP Ledger. All right, I'm just letting you know, this is the average person. Cardano is throwing Cardano, woo. This is what a lot of people have this split. And they go, oh, let's go near. And near, wow, I'm near you, we're friends. All right, so you see all these. This is not going to make you win anything, all right? Every single influencer has these. I was talking about the danger of this layer 1 portfolio, friends, in December of 2021. I go back to my Twitter, all right, and I was saying, hey, be very warned. Every single YouTube influencer is saying layer 1 coins are going to be the hot thing for 2022. And they're safe plays. I'm not joking. That's all they said. I'm not even going to name names. Every single influencer said it. Every single one. Okay? And where'd they get this idea? Because the narrative's pumped in 2021 for them. So they were extrapolating the future to be a linear reflection of the past. Okay? So delete these. Layer 1 chains, we know they're poop. What about these lottery tickets? I've got 3 lottery tickets. Browse through the internet. And I really do mean lottery tickets, by the way. If you buy these and you lose, don't DM me, okay? Don't even DM me. If they go up, we want to cheer together, right? We'll have fun. But if they go down, it's on you, all right? This is literal, absolute micro cap. And also, be prepared that these things literally stay on the floor for a year. I'm just showing you what I do. You remember my barbell? Just to reiterate to you, there's a barbell, right? So 80% is core. So this is where you might have BTC, you might be ETH Maxi, you might be Hex Maxi, you might be Link Maxi, right? You might be anything. That 80% is your core. You never, ever touch these, right? 10% is lottery, and you're going to have many coins here, okay? You're not going to have like one lottery. You might have literally 20. That's right. 20 lottery tickets, because you're going to be learning here and there, right? Or maybe 10, maybe do 1% each, okay? And then you're also going to have 10% insurance, okay? Don't worry about the insurance part. Don't worry about that. In fact, it should be it should be 90% core for you right now, 10% lottery. I haven't even allocated all the lottery yet. I'm just slowly digging in. I'm trying to pick apart the good coins from the bad ones, because a lot of trash. And by the way, I'm just letting you know, there's no guarantee these things ever get off the floor, because it's 50,000 coins, man. How the hell are we going to pick anything? Okay. But I'm just letting you know, now that I've come across these, I'm being honest. If they went up without me, I'd be very fuming, because I'm like, man, I came across it and I liked it. Why not put something in? All right. Because you see, if you haven't been around since 2019, 2020, you don't know that feeling. All right. You don't know that feeling. And trust me, it's a bad feeling. Now, I'd rather at least you put in, let's say you got a spare $50, $100, whatever. I'd rather you throw that in versus nothing. Okay, because if you threw in like $50 and it went up, at least you had something. You participate on it, right? But you damage yourself psychologically in investing if you allocate nothing. If you come across something and you like it, right? I'm telling you now, you damage yourself psychologically, because it builds up, it snowballs. All right, you don't have to listen to me, but I'm just trying to help you here, right, friend, sir, madam? I'm trying to get you to straighten your back and just pay attention. If you don't allocate at least micro bullet lottery ticket money to something that maybe have a chance that you like, it builds up over time, and eventually, all right, I don't know when, eventually in the next 1 year to 3 years, you make a huge mistake, because you see like coin 1 pass by, coin 2 pass by, coin 3, then you come across coin 4, and instead of allocating what you should, maybe maximum you should put $250, $300 for your account size. Maybe you got 100K. Maybe the max you should put $250. Instead of doing that, I notice what people do is they're putting like 18 grand. All right. They go like really hard for like absolute lottery. It's just like, yeah, I got a feeling about this one. I got a feeling. All right. So I'm trying to protect you from that. You got to learn to use risk-adjusted bets. All of these things can go to zero. There's no stop loss on these. Okay. Your risk is, I want to write this one more time. Risk equals mine 100%. We lose everything. McDonald's drive-through is hiring, okay? And there will be some fries here. That's the risk, okay? That's the risk. So I don't want to hear, one, that you put too much money and that went down, all right? I don't want to hear that, because these things are all rugs, friends. I'm not joking. And let me just tell you something, okay? What I had to hold through in 2020 and 2021, friends, everything went down 80 to 95%. Everything, even from a low point. You think, oh, this is pretty low. Nope. Went down like 98%, 97% from the top. I'm telling you now, these things are hyper volatile. You physically, you can't watch the price. I'm telling you, it crushes you every day. When you're watching these things go down, you're like, oh, it's pretty low, and then down, and then down, and you're just doing this. They just start doing this forever and ever and ever. Okay, when they start doing that, it crushes you mentally. You're looking at it every day. You're not meant to look at those red candles every day, because the time is not here, all right? The time to get out, friends, is we see Ethereum at $8,000, go to all the lotteries and go, hey, okay, this lottery paid 6x. This other lottery's up 36x, right? You get the point, right? Ethereum's $8,000. All right, then we start getting out. So, but you don't know. Is it going to be 6x? Is it going to be 100x? You don't know what your lottery's paid you at that point. It's just you go, hey, my conditions are being met. That's what you got to do. You don't watch this stuff in between, all right? Unless, of course, we're lucky enough to get a bit of a run before Ethereum hits like 8K or Bitcoin hits 80K, all right? So I'm going to show you them now. You know what? This is how much I love you and respect your time. I've given you all this juice and content and all my experience and wisdom shared. I'm not even going to tell you what these coins do. You can go research them yourself. And I'm going to let you know they're all related. NFT, AI, gaming, trash, who cares? Honestly, I don't even care. I don't even want to look at what the coins do, because I want no bias, all right? So I'm going to write that down as well. So you're going to write this. Okay, let's write this down. So I'm going to write this down. I'm not even going to tell you what the coins do. We want no bias. We need to be hitmen, assassin, killers, or femme fatales. I think that's a female version of it. So these coins, they suck you in, friends, because once they go very, very fast. Like, you might make an 11x in a month. By the way, it's not like it's easy. Oh, we're going to make 11x. It might do nothing for like a year, and then it goes like, you know, it goes from your price, it goes up like a 5x, and then it goes sideways for 3 weeks, and then it does another double, and you're like, wow, this thing's gone up 10x in a month. That's exciting. And then what people start doing is, when they see the green candles, then they start researching at that point, and they go, oh my God, I should hold this. Because you know what happens? When your coin goes up, you go find people who are holding the coin, and every single person will tell you to hold. Every single one. I've been so many ICOs, so many coins. I don't bother writing them on my sheet, friends, on my public, my prophecy sheet, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the chart. I've got many more winners on here that I do not put on for you, right? Because they're useless. Why? You couldn't get in. When I started this, I didn't even know anyone was ever going to see this, but I thought to myself, I don't want to put anything on here. One, that's less than a 4x. It's a waste of time. And two, I don't want to put stuff that only I could get in. There's many more things, ICOs and things I got here, even though they were kind of public ICOs, but I just didn't think that was fair, okay? Because I wasn't like publicly telling everyone about it, all right? So I've gone through so many coins. As soon as they go up, you go and you go ask people, hey, what's this coin doing? And they're like, oh, nah, man, the thing's coming out next month and they're going to do this big update and we're going to take on this number one competitor. I'm telling you, like, everyone, there's no one ever says, yeah, man, you should get out. No one. Ever. Not one case, friends. I've done this over like 100 times, just going around. Wow, why are we going up? You know, because you have to join the telegrams because there's so many coins, right? I'll join a telegram of this coin, Poopy123. Hey, why are we going up? And they're like, oh, they're doing the big upgrade for the game and the things coming out, and they're finally released lobbies for the metaverse game, and a lot of people are signing up from like around the world. It's got big adoption. It's always positive news. Always. Okay. But then because they go so fast, people get the emotions, all right? So I'm going to show you what they are now. So Podfast, AI narrative. Okay, so this is number one. So fast one, AI narrative. I think honestly, you don't even worry about what they do. The product's not even out yet. This is the thing. The product's not even out yet. But what it's going to do, the guy who made this is, look, I'm just telling you now. From all the information on this, 1 season, pump and dump. 1 season, pump and dump. That's it. Getting in the start, maybe it does a 10x, maybe 15x, whatever. All right. Maybe crypto goes on a run, Bitcoin 30 to 40K in some sort of wave there. You want to get out on this. Okay. This is not, let's hold this forever and ever. All right. This is just related to AI and it's new. And I think what they do is you send it a YouTube video or content, and it will use AI to summarize all of it for you. So you can send it like a 3-hour podcast and it'll consume the content for you and then summarize it. And it can even make a video for you and like tell you all the important information. Yeah, but I'm just letting you now know, right? Don't spend too much time on any of these ideas. They will suck you in, friends. I'm telling you, like it's hitting a unicorn. It's not even 1 in 100. It's like 1 in 10,000, all right? Don't even worry about these. What we might find is, for something like this is what I've noticed is they'll say, oh, the product's coming out in 3 months, right? And then literally they run up into it. And then obviously on the product launch, it comes out. Maybe they pay the YouTube influencers to make a video on it and does this. And then, oh, I promise that's what they do, man. On the product launch. So don't even worry about the product launch, okay? It's just AI narrative, kind of new. That's it, all right? Next one is Remark. This team's been building since forever. I like this because this is related to NFT gaming. Honestly, don't worry about it, friends. Just have a look at it. But this is, by the way, this is Remark Ethereum. This is the ETH chart, all right? And just to let you know as well, this Podfast, okay, fast. This is fast ETH, okay? So I chart everything in Ethereum. Right? So Remark, RMRK, is 90% down in ETH. Like let's say you had let's say you had like 20K portfolio. That I don't see the harm in this. If you put 0.1 Ethereum, which is $180, right? You put 180K. Imagine one day, just imagine, right? Imagine one day, by the way, these can go like, oh, sideways. Imagine one day it just goes back to that high, which is here. Not even breaking the high, all right? You will get 10x on your Ethereum, all right? So what you would have done is you would have put in 0.1 ETH to exit for 1.0 ETH at the target. That's 10x, right? USD would be $180 investment. And then if you exit when ETH is 10K, right? Let's say ETH hits around 10K, right? So it's about 55x, right? Return. So that's the goal. You can understand, right? This is what you would want. With these, I'm telling you now, it's a lottery ticket, friends. So but that's the main idea. You want to chart against Ethereum, you want to make more ETH, whatever, all right? And I don't know which one's going to go the best. Look, I'm telling you now, I'm telling you from experience, right? Remark's team are very legit. They've been building, they have connections. They were at the ETH conference, professional. But I'm telling you now, I'm just letting you know, right? In 2020, I went through a lot of like projects and I thought, okay, the ones that I think are legit, they're the ones that are probably going to like do better. And what I would do is I would allocate a bit more size, lottery ticket money. Guess what ends up happening? The coins that I thought were absolute pathetic, no product, no nothing, for some reason, they're the ones that do the hyperwave pumps. And I look back and I'm scratching my head. I'm thinking, how the hell did this freaking poop coin go more than this professional team, professional logos, this or that, right? I'm telling you now, the mind of the retailers, you don't know what it is, friends. You don't know what it is. So don't sit here trying to pick and choose. That's why I have absolutely no discrimination. I'm like lottery, whatever. Okay? And where's the third one? The third one is this coin called Pixia. Pixia as well. By the way, these are all micro cap, all right? They're all, I think this is like 7 million market cap. I think Remark's 22 million. And Pixia's like also like 3 to 8 million, whatever it is. Okay, you can look it up what they do. Honestly, it doesn't even really matter. We don't care. This is Pixia ETH, right? Honestly, this chart doesn't even matter. I put these up just as a reminder to myself to know, okay, I hold this coin because I keep forgetting, right? Because I don't even remember that I hold these. At some point, this is the goal, all right? This is the goal. At some point, you're going to get some mooning, right? Let's look at Ethereum's chart, all right? So I'm going to let you know. Let's look at the past, okay? DeFi season happened here, all right? DeFi season happened here, friends. This was when you were meant to get out. But altcoins went so phenomenally big, all right? I know Ethereum doesn't look like much, all right? But that's when alts went big. So this was the whole year was the time to be a friend of altcoins, all right? We don't know where we are now. Like, we don't know if it's still a bit too early or if people are going to come in. So my friend asked me, hey, originally I said I wanted to start doing these in 2024, but I've made you some of my videos to show you my content. The crowd is getting smarter and smarter. The crowd is bringing forward Altseason with each cycle, friends. Okay, so secret edge for you. Every single crypto cycle, instead of the Altseason happening at the very, very, very end, they're moving like 3 months in with each cycle. So that's why I just want to buy on these depression prices with lottery ticket money, just in case the retailers wake up and they just go straight for, they have a frenzy, all right? They have a frenzy. They don't want a Bitcoin, Ethereum. They just want these, all right? So at some point, maybe Ethereum goes up. At some point, we go into this box. I'm just guessing, okay? I'm just guessing, okay? I'm just letting you know, when you start guessing like these and you have a plan to exit, it helps you, all right? As long as it's got to enter your brain that, yeah, these things are one season, pump and dump, something happens, okay? They're not to be held forever unless it's extreme circumstances. But most of the time, you shouldn't. Actually, all the time, you shouldn't. I'll just say there are no circumstances. I'm trying to protect you, all right? So as long as we know, hey, yeah, around here, you get out something, it's good, you know? Even, maybe your thing only goes like, I don't know, like 6x. Like, just get out half. You got your money back. Go do it. Like, wait for the next dump. Leave your bullet in and then use half of your profits to buy new Altseason waves, right? For the next one, okay? Because that's actually what I did in DeFi 2020. So here, I know this doesn't look like much, but down here, all altcoins bled to pieces. Absolutely bled forever while Bitcoin was going on its run. All right. So this was the first run after the Bitcoin halving and then that first dump. All right. So this is what I'm kind of looking for. We're looking for this first Altseason mania. We come up here. We see where we go. Maybe some of these lotteries are like 2x. Maybe the other ones are 20x, whatever. You get back your money, leave it on the side. Maybe leave it in ETH. Maybe you rotate it into core. Right? Maybe you rotate it, you add Hex, you add Link, right? You rotate it into your core and you just leave it there. And then in that first dump after the Bitcoin halving, like at some point there's going to be some sort of correction where alts just go back cheap. You might deploy into new season ones, right? So this is what we're trying to do because there's too many coins out there, friends. Some are going to be unicorns. I don't know what it's going to be, but at least if you play around, you get to see this, okay? And to reiterate, AI, gaming, metaverse, I don't believe in any of these yet. There is no good products at all, but I'm just telling you now. So this is where, if you want to be a third eye, fourth dimensional investor like me, you gotta really have a peanut brain, man. We're gonna put as a dedication to my fellow peanut brains. You gotta have an actual peanut brain. All right. I think there are no AI products. I think all the gaming is trash. Like, I've been gaming since I was a little kid, man. I played every single RPG, PlayStation 1, everything. All right, I love games. They're all trash, all right? None of them are addictive. They're all trying to do these hyper gambling stuff, all right? They're all trash. Metaverses is like, dude, I was more excited for World of Warcraft, like 15 years ago than I am for these metaverse things, okay? So they're all trash. But, so even though I know this, I'm telling you, in my guts, in my pointy elbow, in my loins, in my earlobe, I'm just reflecting to you. Me and you, we know their products are trash, but we have to think about the next 10 million people coming in, all right? I'm thinking about them. I don't think those next 10 million, 100 million people coming in, I don't think they give a rat's booty about layer one chains, Arbitrum, Optimism, this decentralized exchange. I don't think they care about that. I don't think they're going to care about that whatsoever. I think they're going to care about digital collectibles, owning different stuff, some sort of morphing of this gaming, metaverse, AI. You get what the point, right? These are retailer narratives, right? I can even feel it in my mind. I can feel it in my mind that people want to speculate on these, right? They don't know what they want to speculate on, but they just want to get in, okay? So that's the reason why I'm throwing lottery tickets in these, as opposed to, oh, why don't you buy this rogue layer 1 chain that no one's heard about, all right? So, because you want the lottery ticket to pack a punch, okay? So, at the end of the day, please remember, you're leaving 90% core, right? Leave it. Do not touch your 90% core. If you have any spare fiat money, I've allocated to these. You don't have to. And as a final reiteration, this is my first and last video on these. Never going to mention them ever again. I don't care. I'm just letting you know, hey, I found these, you know, here we go to have a look at these. That's it. I like the story. That's it. You throw it in. You don't look at it. I'm telling you now, you don't look at it. Their charts might go even lower. It will stress you out. Please don't look at it. So please stay safe, friends. If you don't like any of these, that's completely fine. All right. This is why, friends, this is why you buy in the depression so you don't have to do this game. All right. I'm just here. I'm here 16 hours a day. I want to play. All right. I want to play. I'm here. This is my game. This is where I fire up, all right? So I'm made for this. But I've told you, collect your link, collect your hex, you did the pulse chain, pulse X sacrifice. You did all these, right? Hopefully don't sell them at all, right? You did them during this depression phase, right? As much as you can, okay? And poor pleb as well. So we've got these during these such low prices. You don't have to do any of this next part, all right? But a lot of people will be tempted because at the end of the day, these lottery things, they're not going to be the things that kill it for you, all right? It's literally going to be the fact that you bought and you accumulated extra during the depression, all right? Your core is going to ride you the whole way, all right? So this is for professionals. This is lottery like, okay, this guy's done some research, whatever, throw it in. We'll see what happens, okay? If you find other people that start to get credibility with any of these, send them my way. Send me the way. I want to have a look at the coins, what people are doing, okay? I want to see, do we get a cheap price? Because I'm telling you right now, right? These coins, do you know how hard it is, friends? How many times has anybody told you about something that's down? All right, this is what I want to find. Like, for example, Remark. I'm like, oh, thank God. Something's down cheap. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody else, when do they tell me about a coin? They're like, hey man, this thing's really cool. It's like done this first little pullback. It's like, okay, it's gone up like 6x and now it's down like 45%. Oh, get in. It's cheap. No. You know what crypto does? That's exactly what it does. Just farts all the way down, all right? So I don't want to be here. When people tell me stuff about things up here, it's disgusting me, all right? I want to know depression, all right? Depression is your margin of safety. Take care, friends. Let me know what you think in the comments. Tell your mum and your dad you love them.